Why, hello there, friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another Electric Light Orchestra triple reaction. We're going to be checking out the songs Telephone Line, Shine a Little Love, and Don't Bring Me Down. And I gotta say, it is super exciting to be hearing more Electric Light Orchestra on the channel. I've kind of had a very sporadic and chaotic experience with Electric Light Orchestra so far. A lot of the songs have been all over the place genre-wise, which for me is actually very intriguing because I don't know what to expect from song to song to song. All I know is that it's couched in a lot of musical excellence, great phrasing, amazing melodies, and a huge fandom behind it. So I really I can't express to you enough how cool this is for me to do, and that is all thanks to Rodney the Courageous for making this donation request. Thank you, Rodney, for requesting more Electric Light Orchestra and shining more light on this rabbit hole for me. And Rodney dedicates this to anyone who roller skated to any of these at the skating rink as a teenager. Is roller skating different than roller blading? Because I think I've roller skated a handful of times in my life. I'm not the best. I'm a bit clumsy. Rollerblading, I know I would suffer immensely at because I did ice skating for a time. Yeah, I'm always worried I'm going to do the splits and like tear something, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's jump into the music. We'll start with Telephone Line. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that stage, the lighting.
How are you? Have you been alright? Through all those lonely, 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 lonely nights.
Wow.
That's what I'd say. I'd tell you everything.
I feel like Jeff looks so cool.
You'd pick up that telephone.
Wow. Wow.
How you feeling?
Oh, immediately through my whole
Are
body.
you still the same? Don't you realize the things we did are for real, not a dream. I just can't believe they've all faded out of you.
Beautiful harmony.
Oh, oh.
I don't know why I have like the urge to tear up right now. This is just so epic and majestic and beautiful and all of the other adjectives that come to mind. You hear the strings in the back? Yeah. Oh, that chord change. It's like an orchestral ballad, but it's a bit digital too. Modern. Look at the lasers. Whoa, that note, if you hear that, it's almost like two notes that it's like C and C sharp, right? They're a bit dissonant together.
Okay, so no one's answering. Can't
Oh, that
you
was the
just
call.
ring a little longer, longer, longer? Oh, I'll just sit tight through shadows of the night.
This song is so dreamy. Those arpeggios. Moment, da 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 da. That is so satisfying. Let's listen to the end of this and then I'll give some more of my thoughts. That's really cool. I mean, that is such a gosh darn beautiful song. And I don't even know where to begin with the various thoughts that I have. I guess I'll just go in the order that they occur to me. But this is such a full production, right? I don't know how many members there are exactly. It seems like there's over at least 20 people playing different instruments on that stage. So there's a lot of coordination that is required across all of those instrumentalists, right, doing their thing to make those moments of layering possible and really pop, or the moments of unison, the crisscrossing of melodies, one ascending, one descending. There's just a lot practically to keep care of, so I can certainly imagine the amount of time and effort, attention, care it would take to produce and arrange a song like this. Now, with all that said, once that arrangement's able to, happen, it creates such an epic, grandiose feel. I can't help but to be like so positively overwhelmed, and you can even see it. I love that the crowd shots were a big part of this video here. You can even see it on the faces of everybody in that audience. It is just such good vibes. You can sway along to the melody, dance, smile, enjoy. And interestingly, if I'm bringing it back to the arrangement comment, if you were to like really microscopically analyze one of the instruments, like the acoustic guitar layer, for example, or maybe the violin layer by itself, for example, analyzing any single one of these layers as an instrumentalist, it would be rather simple to play. It's not actually, at least what I heard in Telephone Line, nothing is actually technically challenging about the parts that you're playing. It's about the way those parts all fit so uniquely together. And that honestly like spurs a thought in my brain. How would this song sound if it were stripped all the way back? Are there versions, like stripped down versions, acoustic versions of Electric Light Orchestra songs? If there are, I'd be very curious to hear. Maybe we can do like a double reaction in the future of a live full band performance like this, and then an acoustic stripped down version. That is a very intriguing thought. But yeah, that was an amazing song. I think because of how dreamy and ethereal and almost like melancholic and nostalgic it felt. That's so many adjectives. It makes me like weirdly sad and happy at the same time. Anyways, I can ramble on and on. Let's just listen to the next song here, Shine a Little Love. We have a bit of a gallop beat and a sci-fi-esque rain. Oh wow. So different. You hear that bass, that walking bass? Very bouncy. Oh my gosh, this is this what they call mutton chops? I remember seeing that documentary way back in the day, Super Size Me, and I guess the actor, I don't know if he was an actor for real, if he was just a documentary filmmaker, but he had the mutton chops, and he looks exactly like that guy. Can I find that one? Super Size Me Man. Kinda, right? Kinda, sorta? Kinda, sorta, in a different lifetime. It's very bright and bubbly. And great harmonies. What is... Oh, that's the keys. I was gonna ask, what is that like shimmering effect that descends and falls like rain? It's the keys. All chromatic. Ooh, some electric guitar. That's so catchy. Wow. That song is completely good vibes. Like, it almost reminds me literally of like a cloudy morning day, and then all of a sudden sunlight beams just break through the clouds and completely disapparate all of the cloud formations to just create this very energetic, almost like vitamin D overload feel that you would get, when you just wake up on the very right side of the bed in the morning. It just makes you want to twirl, Jesus, this definitely feels like a super like good vibes, happy energy, feel good playlist kind of song. Fast energy, very bubbly, bright, fun effects and elements here, like in the keys, which I was thinking were like I don't know, something sci-fi, but like that whole chromatic cascading feel creates, again, a very bright canvas to the song. I think out of the two that we've heard so far, for me, I just prefer in general more like melancholic music. Like if you were to look at my like playlist, you'd be like, Sohum, are you like sad all the time? Not really. Sometimes, maybe more often than I should be, but I love minor keys. I love just melancholic, sad, emotional songs at times. So when there's something super bright, it's almost like a bit out of my wheelhouse. Not to say that I won't ever listen to a song like this, but it certainly goes into my like happy playlist rather than my like, my sad playlist or my like listen to all time repeat nonstop kind of playlist. This is the kind of song that like I need to be in a very particularly upbeat mood to like want to hear and maybe just like run around a racetrack or something. But super fun, super energetic, great for me to be listening to in the wee hours of the AM today. So yeah, thank you for this one. We have one more song to check out. It's Don't Bring Me Down, which may shift the vibe a little bit. We'll see. Don't bring me down. Stay good vibes. Let's guess what that means. Let's keep it going. Oh wow. Huge rhythm. Huge rhythm focus. Extremely punchy beat. I feel like I need a black leather jacket to listen to the song. Definitely noticing a lot of these huge choir vocals where everybody is just singing together. It is very like, I guess, inadvertently encouraging everybody in the audience to sing along as well. I don't know the lyrics yet, but I can definitely imagine myself singing along to this. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Da, 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 da. You're always talking about your crazy nights. One of these days you're gonna get it right. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. You know, interestingly, like as I was listening to that, I kind of noticed that there were no orchestral pieces at all in that arrangement in particular. It was almost like completely a rock song that they produced, like very much riff heavy and focused, very driven in the rhythm and the beat, just pushing along the entire way through. And I do love the fact that that da 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 da, that melody sung in the vocals is also emulated in the riff that follows it, because it ingrains that melody twice as fast if you think about it, which, you know, I don't really think about it necessarily from a repetitive perspective, because it is even though it's the same melody, if you looked at each of the pitches, qualitatively it feels different, because when you hear the entire group of singers singing along, they do so in this like harmony and like full chorusy sound, which is again very different at its substance than what you hear in the that really big, almost like blown out guitar sound, right? It feels rather like shotgunned, like dispersed throughout the mix, like if you were to play it in stereo or something. And that kind of leads me to another comment, but it's very interesting the way that these songs are panned, because it's almost like all of the instruments are in stereo. Now, on occasion, I will notice that I will notice some of the instruments being panned left versus right, but it seems like they prefer the overall full sound, the surround sound feeling of everything being accessible immediately, rather than playing with the dynamics of like the spatial environment. Because there's a lot of bands that I'll listen to on this channel that do employ those elements, and maybe it's just an artifact of these being YouTube videos versus like the actual recordings I could listen to elsewhere. But that's one thing I noticed. And all in all, I gotta say, these last two songs were so energizing to me. Like, I definitely feel like I could just run like a 6-minute mile right now. Which, God, when was the last time I ran a 6-minute mile? Maybe in college. Because now I don't run. I do like low intensity, steady state walking to burn fat and all that good stuff. Maybe I forget what my fastest mile time was. Maybe it was 6 minutes. The egotistical part of me is like, Sohum, you probably ran a 5-minute mile. But yeah, if I can't say definitively, then I'm going to go with 6 being my best. Anyways, I'm getting lost in the sauce. All 3 of these songs were super dynamic and fun to listen to today. I would say in order of my preference, I think Telephone Line just takes the cake for me. I don't know if the live performance we heard is vastly different than the original. I'll assume it's not. So I'll put Telephone Line up top. And then I think I will break the tie on which one gets 2 or 3 based on what I would listen to immediately after this if I had to choose one of the other 2 songs. I think I would do Don't Bring Me Down and then Shine a Little Love. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about these songs or my reaction, Electric Light Orchestra, anything really, in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate that. If you would like to request a reaction yourself, whether it's more Electric Light Orchestra or really any other group or band or artist for that matter, I'm totally game. You can request a reaction by clicking the first link in the description box below. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure listening alongside you today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.